Greetings, poop readers and YouTubers and whoever happens to stumble upon this video. My name is Ike. I run a blog called Something to Read While You Poop. Be right there. I'm in this area here. If you've read my blog post or haven't, I recently did one about Johnny Knoxville being Leonardo in the Ninja Turtles, in which I kind of described my feelings toward it a bit like when I watched episode 3. And I couldn't help but notice when I was watching episode 3 how it should have ended. Now, I'm a really big Star Wars fan. Here, I'll show you. Here is just, yeah, Star Wars stuff everywhere. Yeah, you know, so I'm into it. It's a passion of mine. I don't like it when it gets ruined in the prequels. Ruined it. Oh, it makes me so sad. But in episode 3, we actually got to see what we had been waiting to see. You know, we got to see Anakin turn to the dark side. We finally got to see the Jedi Order fall. We got to see Anakin and Obi-Wan have a fight. We got to see Anakin get maimed and burned in lava. We got to see him go in the suit. And it kind of goes downhill from there. And there's one specific spot, we all know, where it went downhill. But I got to thinking about it. What would I do to change it a little differently? And I think I came up with something good. I was going to write it out, but I figured I would try this medium to see what you guys felt. So it pretty much carries on the same. And maybe I'll just splice in a clip right here so you guys can know what I'm talking about.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Master. Where is Padme? Is she safe? Is she all right?
It seems in your anger, you killed her.
I couldn't have. She was alive. I felt it.
We all know what goes on, so Anakin's in his suit and he comes up and the Emperor says, "Can you hear me?" And he goes, "Yes, Master." And it's James Earl Jones like, "Oh my gosh, Darth Vader's finally here, this is awesome." And then he says, "Where is Padme?" Now it's kind of weird to hear James Earl Jones say Padme, because that's a legit bridge from the old trilogy to the new trilogy, but I was okay with it. You know, it's kind of like when your mom starts dating that new guy and he moves in and you know that he's going to be a part of your life and you're kind of okay. Anyway, so the Emperor lets him know, like, hey, you got kind of pissed off and you killed her, and then he starts throwing a fit with the Force, which was awesome. I had goosebumps. It was so cool to hear him moan in anger. Things are blowing up all over the place. And then he stumbles over and he gives the most cliched thing any bad guy can do when he doesn't get what he wants, which is, no, fuck, so stupid. So here's what I would change. And, you know, some people might say, well, you know, it's supposed to be like Flash Gordon, you know, they're supposed to end like a... Fuck that, unless you talk about the Queen soundtrack. Here's what I would do differently. So he gets mad and he starts doing things with the Force and he's crushing everything. And he can kind of sense that the Emperor is liking this, and that's the key. And then he turns around, he looks at the Emperor, and he rips off his helmet, and we can see the disfigured Anakin in there, and he starts choking him with the Force, saying, "I'm going to kill you," because he's mad, he doesn't know. And then the Emperor is able to choke out, "If you kill her, you'll never learn the secret to bring her back." And he looks at him just angrily, and he knows he's just stuck. And he lets him go, and he goes, and he picks up his helmet, and he puts it back on. We hear the breathing. He gets down on one knee, and he says, "What is thy bidding, my master?" And the Emperor puts his hand on his shoulder, and then you can cut away, and you can go back to the way the movie was, where we see, Bail and his wife with Leia, and Obi-Wan drops off Luke, and they see the sunset that Luke sees when he goes off to start his adventure. It'd be awesome. So that's just my point of view. Feel free to let me know if you would like to see something different, if you liked my opinion, if you thought my opinion was crap. It's cool. And again, check out my blog. I'm getting used to this. It's going to be here. You guys should read it. Read it, you